Hello, and welcome back to Dragon Quest III in the lovely pyramid north of Ibis. I think we've been calling it the Black Pyramid of Nagash, where at the end of the last episode, we got our arses handed to us twice by the demon in here that has like I think he has a whip and a dagger. What the hell? I think I've gained like 3 levels, but I've also gained a lot of money, and with that money, I bought equipment, and thus I like to say that I have bought my way to success if I win, which is not guaranteed. So, here's hoping. Your aunt digs stuff out of the trash, and you clean them up, fix them, and sell them. At least you fix them. At least you fix them.
How did you find your way here? Don't tell me you're lost. It hardly matters.
I know for anyone like...
I'm feeling kind today, so I won't make you suffer much.
If anyone like is insane enough to like watch these as a marathon, which, you know, if you are, fair play to you, you have more patience than I do. You're probably sick of hearing me say something I'm pretty sure I said at the end of the last stream, which for you would have been like a few minutes ago, which is that I'm really disappointed that now that I've seen the more cinematic cutscenes in this one, why they didn't go for that in 1 and 2. Like, 1 and 2 came out after 3. Like, the remakes for 1 and 2 came out after the remake for 3. They're remakes. They're not remasters. It's not like they like plastered a new fucking... It's not like they put HD textures on a game from like the late 80s, early 90s. They like... They remade them from the ground up. They could have put these cool cinematic little cutscenes in 1 and 2. There are plenty of places in 1 and 2 that deserve cinematic like framing, and it's such a shame that they don't have it. Right. Your aunt also makes blankets for you and calls you Shabby, because once when you were a little goblin, you mispronounced shovel. Hubby. Oh, cute. What spells do I have? Let's see what Zap does to this thing. Monster Pylon. 6 the monsters you've rescued on all enemies. Okay, cool. Heavy hitter that reduces enemy attacks. That's probably what we want to do. We're going to want you to buff everyone. Going to want you to... Oh, we have magic barrier now? That's fantastic. Like, ostensibly I want you to sap, but it seems pointless. It seems like a waste of mana, so I'm just going to get you to sap that thing.
Brace yourself.
We really need to put on magic barrier. Magic barrier would be incredibly useful at this point.
It's time.
Okay. Let's try lightning slash. Attacker on you. Spells. Decelerate on you. Oop. And you do magic barrier on everyone. Oh hey, one of the Kylo's dead. Fantastic. Attacker on him. Frizzle on that thing. And Sap the Kyla. Oh no, it missed. That's unfortunate. Okay, fire is not what we want to use. Lightning is what fucks up the Kylas. That's good to know. This fight is going a lot better. Have I attackered him already? Possibly. Let's try and lick him. We've already decelerated him. So let's hit him with Frizzle. And you're gonna hit him with Sap. Okay, you can clearly see that the I've only gained like 2 or 3 levels, but like the amount of what you call it, the amount of abilities that I've gotten have just made me so much more versatile. And also the equipment. So I think I was like, what was I, like 14 at the end of the last stream? Level 14, I think. Level 17 now, so I haven't gained like a bunch of levels. Gonna do Kabuff again just to be safe. Probably don't need it at this point, but could I put him to sleep? Probably can't. Can't make him disappear. He does illusions on me, so he's probably immune to illusions. I could try and prevent him from using magic. Oh, I actually prevented him from using magic. Fair play. Okay. Ooh. This is going really well. Everyone attack him with all you've got. In between the streams as well, Kirat has rescued, I think, 12 monsters? We've also won the Monster Arena tournament, all the Monster Arena tournaments in Rome, and we've won all of the Monster Arena tournaments in... What's the capital of Egypt? Cairo. Hey, level 18. Nice. It's still it's still weird to me that my character can heal people. Like, I've not gotten used to being able to cast spells again yet. It's still weird. Ooh, Kirat learned Warcry. What does Warcry do? I think we had that in one of the previous games. Can't remember if it was very useful or if it was only very useful in a very specific circumstance and most of the time entirely pointless. Oh, Mystic's 18. And so is Funguson. Mystic didn't learn anything by becoming 18. Whereas Funguson learned swoosh. Everyone learned something except Mystic.
Seems I misjudged you. Oh, but I mustn't let down the Archfiend. This key cannot fall into your hands.
So what are you going to do?
Don't celebrate just yet. My life may be spent, but the boss troll will make short work of you.
What boss troll? Is your boss a troll? Awarded for defeating the Ripper of the Rift. Ripper ripped. Hey, the magic key. Tight. He didn't do a very good job of stopping us from getting it, did he? And a banishing bell. I think I remember what banishing bells do. Oh, we have seeds to eat. I forgot about that. Give some to Mystic. And Fungusin. And then Mystic again. And Seeds of Magic. Those will go to Mystic. Fungusin. And then Mystic again. I should probably give some of them to me, actually. I should start spending those on me, because I keep forgetting that I need to use MP as well. Oh, the Banishing Bell is an accessory. A curious spell that makes its bearer less likely to be affected by all manner of ailments. Cool. Oh. Believe it or not, that was a middle area in this dungeon. So onwards we go upstairs to past the lying child to open this door. All these chests. There are 14 chests in this room. A silly amount of chests. And I can imagine a good chunk of them are sorry, moment of silence there, because I just realized this is the peep spell. In between the streams, I used this spell so much, like an inordinate amount of times, because in my head that was the snoop spell, which is the spell that tells you if there are chests or sparkly spots on the ground or something nearby. And I remember like standing next to a pot. I remember standing next to a pot and going like, okay, this hasn't been working yet, but I know for a fact I haven't interacted with this pot. I'm going to use the snoop spell to see if it picks up on the pot that is standing right next to me. And I clicked on peep, and it was like, there are no treasure chests nearby. And I was like, I'm literally standing next to a pot. How does it not pick up the pot? I guess in Dragon Quest 3, the snoop skill isn't as good. It doesn't pick up pots and barrels anymore. It only picks up treasure chests. No. In fact, what's worse in Dragon Quest 3 is me, because I'm an idiot, and I saw that and went, oh yeah, that says peep. Clearly, look at those letters. But I'm going to read it as Snoop anyway, because I want it to be Snoop. Alright, let's use the peep spell to see if any of these things are mimics, I guess. There aren't. Well, fuck it. I suppose you have to be standing right on top of the chests. A sinister disembodied voice floats eerily in the air. Who dares defile the treasures of the mightiest of monarchs? Who dares disturb our slumber? Okay. It really is. It's a skill issue. It's entirely a skill issue, and it's something that I do all the time. Because I read a word that says one thing, and my mind goes, no, I don't want it to be a thing. I'm going to say it means something else. Okay, so it did have something in it. I'm just going to have to fight all of these fucking chests if I want to get all of this stuff. Okay. Sinister disembodied voice. Who dares defile my treasure? Oh, I didn't notice the guys up top.
Take this!
Wow, swoosh is strong. Jesus Christ. It even looks powerful. Vial of oomph powder, okay. Disembodied voice. Stop stealing from me. Seriously, stop stealing from me. I recall a national broadcaster here had a show called The Pip Show, as a pun on Peep Show. It was a stream of the inside of a nesting box during nesting season. I love those. It was one of those that I watched, what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago at this point? I can't remember. That was a robin, I think, in Clare, I want to say. A robin somewhere on the west coast of Ireland, and it was just a continuous stream. 2 cameras, one was inside the little nest they'd made for the robins, and one was outside on a branch. And it just continuously streamed for like a year, I think. The YouTube channel. I watched that fairly consistently. It was very relaxing. Well, watch is a strong word. I would have it on in the background as I did other things. But yeah, there are loads of those. You can find loads of those on YouTube of just like someone sets up a little house for a particular species of bird. That bird arrives in that house and then they just fucking watch that bird via the camera for like months. I think if you went to YouTube right now and typed like nest cam or something, you could probably they do ones on eagles all the time. AoE abilities are so great. Oh, the 10-ton toupee! Fantastic. Unfortunately, Kirat is no longer immune to curses, so... Jesus, Fungusin levels up fairly quickly, doesn't he? Like, he leveled up with everyone else in that last fight. And yet, Mystic is 1,000 away, I'm 3,300 away, and Kirat is 3,600 away, while Fungusin is sitting pretty on level 19. Special medicine, fantastic. Stop defiling me. Oh, surprised that Kyla lived through all that. I mean, it lived through it with like orange health, but still. That frizzle was unjustified. that frizzle was unjustified. There's no way that little zombie dude had like that much health. Ooh, Mystic has learned Crackle, and now we finally have Safe Passage, so we can float over lower obstacles again, which is nice. Ooh, the Holy Lance. Ah, good thing I didn't buy one of those. Right? I didn't buy one. Good. Yeah, good. Good thing I didn't buy one of those. I was this close. I was like, you can't see, but I'm putting my thumb and my index finger really close together to a small imply a very small amount. I was that close to buying a Holy Lance for Fungusin, but I didn't. Good thing I didn't. I think I would have preferred if, like, with each chest you opened, he became more, like, recalcitrant or, like, more pathetic, maybe. Of just, like, stop stealing from my treasury, please! You wouldn't think it, but the staff that Mystic has, you wouldn't think it because she has like 169 MP. But the staff that Mystic has at the moment, ooh, Elfin Elixir, cool. Yeah, the staff that Mystic has at the moment, the Somatic staff, a special staff that drains its master's MP in exchange for giving their attack a beefy boost. Now, I have not, like, it, maybe she's supposed to have more than 169, but I think 169 is, like, I think that might be the highest of the entire team. I have 78, Kira has 86, she has 175, and he has 142. So yeah, she should have 175 MP, but because of the staff, she has 169. I feel like a British explorer. Just like going into the tombs, just going into the graves of like ancient humans and just being like, this is mine now. It's like, no, stop. That belonged to me. Magical skirt. The unfortunate downside of the magical skirt is that no one else can wear the magical skirt. It's only Mystic that can wear it. A flashy garment that reduces damage from enemy spells. But the thing she currently has is a curious piece of clothing that allows the wearer to avoid more attacks than usual. I suppose she's not getting many attacks towards her, so at least she can protect herself from spells, I guess. I don't know, I might switch back. Kira got the Betty Blaze.
Okay.
Bit of favoritism there from Mystic. She could have defizzled me or Fungusin, but she went with me. Ooh, 1,120 gold. Disembodied voice, yeah. So, given that we've, like, when previously fighting Robbin Ood, like, Robbin Ood's a person, but when we fought him, his minions were like monsters. And given that we're fighting monsters now, I'm assuming that, like, either monsters used to be sentient and considered part of human society, or just, like, when you can become a monster, maybe? Or when you die, you can become a monster? Well, I would increase Kirat's agility, but as we can see, Kirat's agility is already the best number it can be, so we're not going to touch Kirat's agility. We will touch Fungusin. Fungusin is like the guy that puts on debuffs and stuff. We want him to be pretty fast. Okay, that is a creepy customer. A sentient doll that has been shattered at some point and appears to have fixed one of her eyes with an eye from another doll. Isn't that very kind of that other doll offering up her eye selflessly and voluntarily of her own volition? Why did you heal the shade? The shade wasn't in danger. Oh, cool, that's an Yggdrasil leaf. Does an Yggdrasil leaf bring someone back to life? Yeah. Hey. That's why you love to see a big group, because you can do silly shit like that. 700 gold. Alright, here we go. Last one. Twitchy Poo opens the treasure chest. A sinister, disembodied voice floats eerily through the air. Who dares defile the treasures of the mightiest of monarchs? Who dares disturb our slumber? Me! It is I. You were expecting a British archaeologist, but it is I, Twitchy Poo. Ooh, Kirat doesn't have any MP left. Which doesn't matter, because I'm pretty sure he just leveled up. Oh, I learned Sizzle. And Kirat learned nothing. Oh, and I got a seed of strength. Tight. Wait, does Kirat have two? Does Kirat have two stats that are 69? His strength is at 69. Oh no. I think his agility used to be at 69, but now it's at 70. So to make up for it, the game gave him 69 strength. Alright. Well, that's all the treasures in this room. A fizzle retardant suit. Feels like I'm about to fight something that does fizzle a lot, maybe. I doubt I want a fizzle retardant suit, do I? No. Ooh, Mystic wants a fizzle retardant suit. Shit, look at that. $149. Fantastic. Oh, fuck, that's bright. And also very high. Poo examines the ground at his feet and finds a mini medal. Why is there a mini medal on top of this fucking... Why is there a mini medal on top of the pyramid? I guess we're sliding down the pyramid? The thing that kind of throws me off is, like, you see that you can kind of slide down the left as well? Like, how is that possible? Can you go up this thing? No. Guess I'll just slide it. What is our current goal? Pass through the outposts. We did that without breaking our ankles. Nice. Let's fast travel back to Ibis, have a rest, and tell the queen that we went to the pyramid and someone's already ransacked it. It's terrible. She should put better guards on that, she should put some better guards on that pyramid. I mean, like, her ancestors are buried in there. She doesn't want someone desecrating their tomb, does she? And, like, that's what someone did. God knows who that person was, but someone desecrated that tomb. Probably the Romans. Probably also tell them that there's creepy little girl in the pyramid that tries to tell brave adventurers the wrong way to go. I'm assuming this door is an ultimate key door. Oh no, it's not. That looks black. Hello. The treasures in this place are the property of our beloved queen. Do not get any ideas, wanderers. But I came in here. I have the key. Let me in. Ah. Frick. What about in here? We guardsmen are entrusted with protecting the queen's treasures. You may rest assured that we will do our duty. Can I kill you, maybe? Hello, random bald man. I could stare at the water. I could stare at the water forever. My elder brother too was captivated by its purity. Where is he now, I wonder? It has been many moons since he left Tresham. Okay. Cool. Okay, so yeah, okay, so there's 8 treasures still left on this floor, and they're the 8 treasure chests in the treasury. That dude did mention something about a sham. Maybe we should go back there and see if there's, like, someone we can talk to. There's still one treasure somewhere here on this level. The throne around me, those around me praise my beauty endlessly. But what use is beauty? Is it not fickle and fleeting? Do not concern yourself with physical beauty. Strive only to have a beautiful heart. Hearts do not grow haggard. Hearts aside, I know why you have come to me. You seek to reach a new land, do you not? One far across the ocean. Well, you may wish to pay the king of Portoga a visit. He holds dominion over a nation of seafaring traders to the west of Romaria, and may be willing to assist you. With that, I bid you a safe journey. And she just kicks me out of her kingdom. Which, like, you know, fair. I can't imagine what kind of stuff Kirat is dragging into this kingdom on his feet. Probably like captured one of the cats and is like using it as a mount or something. There is a treasure around here somewhere. It's not behind the throne, is it? No. I look forward to the day when I have the snoop skill. And not just a skill that I think is the snoop skill. Anyway, let's go up to her chambers. This is Her Majesty's bedchamber. None may enter uninvited. Aha, I've entered. There's nothing in here. This is boring if Her Majesty isn't in it. Cool. So I opened 2 doors that did nothing for me. Fantastic. Right, well, one of the dudes said something about a sham. So let's travel to a sham and see if there's a guy there looking at water, I guess. Is there any water in this town? Water in the middle. Yours is a face I've not seen before, friend. I must tell you something of this place. When buying from our merchants, do not show any signs of desiring the item in question. Do so, and the price will soar. You have been warned. So the merchants in this town are merchants. Noted. Is that the shop? It's only open at night. As it happens, a blade sold there has taken my fancy. Perhaps I will head to the inn and rest there until nightfall. Could you do that? Okay, so there's no one that I can see that's like in or around the river staring at it. There is a door up here I'm going to. Hot. Oh, that's the guy. That's the guy that's staring at the water. Okay. Look! No pants! I picked up a book called Look! No pants! A comical book that teaches you how to clown around. Hunks sadly when dropped. There you go. And there's still one treasure in this place. Where? Is it on the guy? Oh no, there it is. Mini medal. Fantastic. The guy who runs the antique shop above my trinket shop bought an armoire? And I'm assuming you're saying armoire, which had a bunch of glowing runes on it. He translated them as live, love, laugh, but wasn't sure he got it right. So we got someone who knew runes to take a look. Turns out he made a small error in his translation. The runes actually read long live lich, so things are going well for him. He must be having the time of his life, or his unlife, I guess. Greetings, travelers. I am a traveler at heart. Long have I dreamt of visiting the countries of the mystic East. Alas, the only way to get there is via a secret dwarven path. And that infuriatingly tight-lipped little curmudgeon Nordy absolutely refuses to show me the way. I'm pretty sure that's a slur. I'm not sure I should have said that. Sorry, Kieran. Perhaps if I had the ear of his friend, the King of Portoga, I might be able to convince him. Okay, so the dwarves are the only way to get through the mountain, I guess. Good to know. The mountain that leads to Africa, or to... Oh no, you can go around the mountain. No, they probably are the ones that get through this mountain. The first of the two mountains. So I'll get through that mountain, then I can go down here to India, and up and around. And I don't know how I get to this big massive forest. Which I'm assuming is Russia. Or at least Siberia. I can get to over here, which we've decided is East Asia, and this island chain clearly is Japan, obviously. And then the thing with the giant eye in the middle of it is Australia, which means that this is not Atlantis, but the lost continent of Mu, I guess, is what we decided, I think. He has started to make odd demands. Also, he is occasionally transparent when he comes to visit, but I am certain that it is caused by the Cursed Wardrobe War. I am uncertain whether it is caused by the Cursed Wardrobe or a bug. Right, let's wait until the night time, if I can find an inn. I'm going to wait until the night time, and apparently there's a shop to the north that only opens at the night time. I would like to wait. No, shit, I clicked stay overnight. That's not what I meant to do. Like to stay again, please. You literally just stayed here the night before. I know, but I stayed until the wrong time. I would like to sleep here today until nighttime. You could just not check out. You could stay in your room. No, I wouldn't. I'd feel wrong. I insist that you let me. Bats here for you support men and women. Gross. Is this the shop that only opens at nighttime? What do you sell? Nothing that I want. Nothing that I want. Hen's tooth. Ah, yeah, the hen's tooth. I saw this in between the streams. I thought it was quite funny. I was going to take a screenshot, but I decided against it. Hen's tooth. Keep this handy and you'll be a lucky devil in no time. Sadly, the hen it came from did not enjoy similar good fortune. Ooh, seed of stamina. I don't want to tell you how long I spent running around this village one day during the week, looking for the last item that was in this town. I could not find it. I don't know what stamina does, but I assume it has something to do with your health. No! tempting harlot. You will not tempt me again. Your father broke my heart before. Yeah, we're gonna sleep and head for the town of Portoga. Yep, stay overnight. 24 gold. I think. Did he say 24 gold? Probably. Right, let us travel to the outpost? Yeah, Romaria outpost. So we may progress the story finally. What do you think about that? No, you didn't realize that I opened the door? Okay. That's fine. Okay. The speak command was showing up and I was like, oh, can I like speak to one of the people in my party? Nope, it was just I was talking to I was talking to the guard at the door. Okay, so that's an ultimate key with a teleport. Not going there anytime soon. And the dude in there is probably going to starve to death because he definitely doesn't have an ultimate key. And I would assume the 2 items that I have yet to get are down in that room with the teleport. Okay, so that is the symbol of Romaria. Very intricate. And then we have the symbol of Portoga, which leads me to believe that Portoga is the home of Blitzball. Kind of surprised there are no guards there. Bit disappointed, honestly. Maybe a bit worried. Can't tell if there were no guards because fiends have killed them all, or because they're just Portuguese and they were like, it was the middle of the day and they decided to go for a nap. Either is possible. We're going to the glorious city of Portoga. Kind of expecting the I'm assuming we get the ability to fly at some point. We are like pretty tight with the Everbird, so I suppose the Everbird teaches us how to fly at some point. Ooh, Seeds of Agility. An Angel Bell. Because there's a lot of these little, like, cliffs that you... Like, there's no way you could get up on them unless you can fly. Alright, let's use the Seeds of Agility on Funguson. I don't need to be fast. I hit like a truck. And part of the way that I hit like a truck is by letting all of my comrades give me buffs and debuff the enemy. So me going last is probably for the best. Lisbon is looking lovely. Clearly the earthquake hasn't hit it yet. Give it time. Give it time. Ah, you require a boat? Then you must speak with the king, not me, Vaza. Leave me alone. Yeah, okay. Oh, seed of luck. Wow, Mystic's luck is very high. Given that I haven't given her any, like, luck seeds. Don't worry, I'm sure it's all bad luck. Seed of strength. It's always delightful whenever I see those, because it's like, I don't have to think about who the seed of strength goes to. It just goes to me. Hola, I am Sabrina. I was just daydreaming of my beloved. The nights, they are so long. So lonely. Without my dear Carlos. We all have a Carlos. The king of our country is fond of the fiery flavor of black pepper, eh? There are countries to the southeast that can be purchased most cheaply, but there is none crazy enough to undertake such a journey merely for spices, surely? I am very crazy. I would also like to discover the Spice Islands. Hello, horse. That's a good horse. Ooh, to taste the magic of black pepper. Just once before I die. This would have lived indeed. What do you do? Sell items. Silk robe, no. Silver rosary. Makes you a daydreamer. Dummy. A few sucks on this and you'll be a spoilt brat in no time. Fantastic. Antifreeze earrings. Enchanted earrings that reduce the damage dealt by ice. Oh, they give wisdom. Okay. A single grain of pepper is as a single grain of pure gold. We have nothing so valuable here. Still, to business. Ahem. Ooh, a spiked steel whip. I feel like a whip made out of steel would be a bad whip. 6 points for Kirat. 4 points for me. No one can equip knuckle dusters. I'm the only one that can equip an axe. Ooh, light shields. Okay, we can all, well, not Kirat. Well, everyone else can equip light shields. Full plate mail. Full plate mail is 3,500 and it gives me like 7 defense. That is not worth it. Can't even wear pajamas? Sparring suit. My grandma once told me there was a special spot just northwest of Portoga. Northwest. Thank you. Hello, little child. Hola! Welcome to Portoga. Thank you. Northwest. So... Oh, does she mean fucking this? But I can't go to there. Or does she mean around the mountain, maybe? Maybe on the other side of the mountain. There, she went around the mountain. Okay. Asbestos earrings. That sounds healthy. Does anyone want to wear asbestos earrings, lads? Mystic, if you were to wear asbestos earrings, they would actually make your wisdom better. And they would protect you from fire attacks. I mean, you'd probably die of some form of cancer within the next 20 to 30 years, but like, you know, wisdom. That's where the wisdom comes from. Hello. Poo calms the monster with a soothing voice and tells it about Monty's monster menagerie. The monster slowly makes its way to go and greet Monty. Slowly makes its way as it makes the noise, the cartoon noise that indicates someone is moving really fast. Houdini. Upon meeting up with Monty, the monster is given a new lease of life and a new name too. Houdini. Trixie is over the moon that they've got more prestidigitator pals. And so Trixie leveled up. The power of friendship makes Trixie stronger than ever. Fantastic. You'll love to see it. Now I just need to keep an eye out for something that I can interact with. Can I go in between the trees? I can't. Oh, no, that sent me outside. Let's try to get back. Fuck. I was gonna say let's try to get back to the town before it becomes nightfall, but doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Means I'm going to have to rest at this town. I suppose I could experience the nightlife of Lisbon, but there doesn't seem to be much of a nightlife. Actually, I could go see what's the deal with the horse at nighttime. Were you a horse during the day? Are you under some kind of spell that only lets you be a human at nighttime? Oh, my darling Sabrina, mi amor, my one true love. We are doomed never to speak again, never to meet. Have you seen her, amigo? Have you seen my Sabrina? Yes. Then please, you must tell her. Tell her that her Carlos, he still loves her. And he will, for all time. Could you not, like, just go to her during the night? And tell her that you're a horse? No. Okay. Well, I can't tell if that man is a horse or if that horse is a man. Puppy, I cannot sleep. Okay, Sabrina was up here, so I'm assuming we have to wait for her to wake up. I'm assuming this is her in bed. That's not really what she looked like during the day. Then again, that Carlos looked like a horse during the day, so maybe the Portuguese look different when they're awake. Ooh, here is a nice place where young couples do tarry. Though some will not last, yet others will marry. There once were two lovers who came almost daily. Where now are those faces that smiled then so gaily? One of them's a horse. I don't know about cursed, Kieran. I mean, it sounds kind of like a privilege. Like, I wish I was only human some of the time. I wouldn't mind being an animal occasionally. That's responsibility. That's things to worry about. Ooh, a seed of strength. Do you think we could like just like nick one of these boats? Oh, not that one. Oh, there we go. You heard about this geezer on the western continent that wants to make a town of his own? Mad stuff. You speak of the settlement by the coast, yeah? Aye. I cannot imagine ever wanting to live there. Oh, over in the west. Oh, it's a slime. Over in the new world. Oh, to the west. New world is to the east. I suppose technically if you go far enough west, you'll hit it. The monster happily heads off to go and greet Monty. On meeting with Monty, the monster is given a new lease on life and a new name too, Marin. I think that's our first seashell slime. What? Are you okay, little old man? He's asleep. Doesn't mean he's okay, though. I mean, he's sleeping rough. He can't be okay. Jesus, there are 5 items left in this town? How? I am sorry, but His Royal Majesty has retired for the evening. Yeah, fair enough. It is somewhat late, I suppose. Wait, how the hell are you supposed to get to that dock all the way? Oh, I see. That's a long way to go to get to that dock. I have to go up this way and over. The lengths that rich people will go to have their own fucking area that common people can't go to. Can you imagine the amount of money this cost? This is the kind of shit that like I would build in a fucking town building game because I'm very inefficient at building towns. Ooh, a care ring. The hell does a care ring do? Pop this on and you become a really good egg who has a rather nice ring. Hello, random old man looking at a pot. I don't know why I called you old. You're just a priest. You're not necessarily old. Also, is no one else concerned about the stairs in the foreground? That the stairs only goes... Oh, no. I was going to say the stairs only goes so far, but it only goes so far for me because I have the ultra-wide mod. You can't see it, but just to the right of the screen, that top stair, that top step of the stairs that you can see, that's the last one. There's no steps after that. There's just a gap. The railing keeps on going all the way up, but the steps do not. The saddest story ever told. Story of my life. A tear-stained book that details how to become a crybaby ASAP. Pick up a box of tissues before reading it. Benvedo, child of the Juice. Stay a while if you please, and I will tell you a tale. There was once a brave soldier and a beautiful young maiden. The two of them, they would stare out at the sea and dream of a world at peace. Seeing this, the Archfiend Baramos was angered and placed a curse upon the young lovers. Ooh, truly their tale is one of a tragedy. That's a mini medal. So, okay, so the horse slash man has been cursed by Baramos, which means I probably can't do anything. I would like to stay here till morning, please. 40 gold! Jesus. Exorbitant. Exorbitant. Inflation in these towns is ridiculous. Yep, everyone loves pepper. Pepper is great. Right, let's go talk to Sabrina, who I think was in this house. She is. I can find the door. Hola, I am Sabrina. Oh, I was just daydreaming about my beloved. The nights, they're so long, so dark, so lonely without my dear Carlos. Carlos asked me to... Carlos... Why can't I tell you about Carlos? Well, that's annoying. Maybe he turns into a horse at dusk before she goes to sleep. Maybe I could, like, tell her at dusk. What's your story? Well, boy, at your command, you could seal the world and procure many exotic cargoes. Oh, just imagine. Though our kingdom may be small, our king is truly a great man. Please, you must show respect in his presence. Tell you what I'm gonna show is my ability to fucking float over danger by robbing your treasury. In the lands to the east, there is a great shrine where pilgrims from across the world travel to alter their vocations. Aye, if only I could visit such a place. If you possess the magic key, you ought to be able to open all the world's doors. Well, not all of them. I mean, there are ultimate doors. Why, you could likely enter all the treasure rooms in the realm's castles, too. But forget I said anything. I was just thinking out loud. But What I would not do to obtain such a key myself. You're a bad chancellor. That being said, actually, can I? Yes. I don't know why this doesn't work. I can't seem to equip any shortcut skills. I'm assuming it maybe has something to do with the mods, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, no idea. Safe passage. Ooh, a staff of anti-magic. Edged boomerang. I already had one of those. And a gold chain. Just in case you want to bling out your outfit a bit, I guess. Mystic. Do you want to use a staff of anti... Nope. No, that's really bad. A scepter that can be used as an item in battle to stop a group of enemies from casting spells. Do you want it? No. One of you should hold on to it though, because like it's items, equipment. Let's transfer it to Funguson. Also, Kira, do you want to use a... You don't want to use an edged boomerang, do you? No. No. All of this castle's treasures are shit. Vial of oomph powder. Don't want to know why she has that in her bedroom dresser. All anybody speaks about these days is exploring the lands to the east. But I find such an idea terrifying. After all, are the people there not savages and barbarians? Stop now. That's how you get colonialism. Stop. I was going to say, do you want colonialism? Because this is how you get colonialism. But yes, she's
said in the lands of the east, much pepper grows.
She's like, she's Portuguese in the Age of Sail. Of course she wants colonialism.
Journey there, adventurer, and bring me news of what you find.
That is a mad way to start a conversation. He doesn't even introduce himself. He doesn't even let me introduce myself. I literally walk up in front of him before I can say a word. He's like, did you know that pepper grows in the east? Go there and get me some. It's like, oh, okay, sure.
If you bring back precious pepper, I will honor you as a hero and present to you my very own flagship as your prize.
How the fuck am I supposed to get to the east without a ship, though?
Show this letter to the dwarf Nordi, who dwells in the tunnel leading eastward. He will grant you passage.
Okay.
You are the second person for whom I have written such a missive. The first, if memory serves, was a warrior from Aliahan.
Oh, that's my dad before he fell into the volcano.
When I inquired as to why he needed such a letter,
Why?
he refused to say. All he would share was that his journey was one of the highest import.
And you just gave it to him? You asked him, why do you need this? And he said, cause. And you were like, well, okay, that's a reason. You are the most lenient king I think I've ever met in any fictional property ever.
Normally, I would have had him thrown out for such impudence.
Yeah.
But his determination struck a chord deep within me.
Ah, you found my dad hot. Okay, fair. From everything I've heard, my dad was a smoke show, so, you know.
I knew, right then and there, that he was telling the truth. Who would I have been to stand in his way? I But I digress. That is all in the past. Go now, and may the goddess herself bless your voyage. Show the letter to the dwarf Nordi, and he will grant you passage.
King is a man of his word. Of that I assure you. If you could bring him back black pepper from the eastern lands, he will certainly reward you with a vessel to sail the seas. Right. So back to, is that Romaria? No, that's not Romaria. That is Asham? Asham. Shame we couldn't do anything with the horseman. I would have liked to have helped the horseman. What do you have to say for yourself after breaking my heart?
Just visiting, are ya? Well, this town is bleeding marvellous, especially if at night you know we're all bleeding. What?
Oh, it looked just like it did in the photograph. What's that rumbling noise? There's supposed to be a rumbling noise? I feel like a rumbling noise in a mine is a bad thing. Ooh, well. Holy shit! Kirat! Oh, wait, no. Seed of life. I think we might have found the progenitors of Kanakian well technology. I mean, like, there was some herbs and a nut floating down in this floating down in the well, but like that's just standard debris. They seem to have invented like an actual, like, honest to goodness well that is just for welling purposes. I randomly wander into this dwarf's home, and before I do anything, I loot all of his belongings. That's how he'll know I'm a hero. Ooh, training togs. Only I can wear those. Right, time for Mystic's favorite voice that I do.
I'm Nordi, the dwarf.
Never mind, he
What
speaks
do
for
you want
himself.
with me, boy? If you've no business here, clear off.
I have a royal missive, but I don't think... I'm going to go on a limb and say you're not literate, so I'm just going to read it out for you. My dearest Nordi, I hope this epistle finds you well. I must humbly request that you guide the bearer of this letter safely through the belly of the mountains. He is headed for Baharata on my behalf. Your constant friend and admirer, Portoga Rex.
So, you all want to head out east, do ya?
Do I want to head out east? Not really. But the Asiatic menace scares me. But I need a boat, and this is the only way he's going to give me a boat, so...
Well, since it's by royal appointment, and he asked so very nicely. All right, follow me.
Now I'm disappointed I didn't get to do the dwarf voice.
Wait there a second.
Is he gonna punch through rock? That's one way to mine. When did he put up the wooden struts?
Now, don't be misconstruing my actions, alright? I'm only doing this because the King of Portoga asked me to.
It's not like I like you or anything.
My kind have never been keen on your lot, and I'm no exception. Don't expect my help again.
What?
Now
I didn't even do
think
anything
of
to
it,
you.
I did once hear of a dwarf or two that went adventuring with humans. Barney blighters. Right, in you go. This is the way into the passage through to the east.
Did you just make that now? Was there never a passage to the east before? Or was there one and you collapsed it? Is there gonna be monsters in here? Oh. Cool. Now I have a land route to India. North is Olivia's promontory, and south is Baharata, better known to us as India. Or hood, leather kilt, and a chain whip. I don't think anyone wants to wear a kilt anymore. Check, but I think everyone is kind of... I think we've all gotten to the point where we're kind of beyond the kilt. Which is a shame. Does anyone want to wear a kilt, lads? No. I mean, it's not worse. It's not worse than the leather apron. And it is made from beast hides. So, like, unless it's better for someone else, I'm going to give this to Kirat because it seems fitting. Yeah, Kirat gets to wear a leather beast hide. Or leather beast kilt. And I suppose secretly we all hope and pray that he's wearing underpants under it. I feel like these monsters are weaker than monsters that we fought in the pyramid. Oh, I really thought that this was going to be a secret spot. Also, there's a town up here. Ooh, a seed of strength. 2 seeds of strength. Tight. Should probably start giving some of those seeds of strength to Kirat. Like, Kirat does physical attacks too. More luck for Kirat. Let's give some luck to... Should probably give some luck to Funguson, given how low his luck is. Yeah, I was not expecting a town up here. What town would this be? Where the hell? So this would be what? Like this would be like the Crimea, I guess? That's the Middle East. That's Turkey. This little area would be like the Black Sea, I guess? So like this would be... Georgia, I guess? Kira, do you know what trading city-state was on the Black Sea? Was that... No, Ragusa was... No, I'm thinking of Riga. Riga was in the Baltic. Where's Ragusa? There's no way this is Ragusa. Oh, this is Olivia's Promontory. It's not a town at all. Okay, it's just... Okay. Well, that sorts that out. Oh, cat. That is maybe the funniest thing that's ever stopped me from going into a teleporter. I can't go into the teleporter because there's a cat standing outside the door. Also, if the cat was awake, I couldn't get through that door anyway, because that is clearly a door that requires an ultimate key. As is this. And look, there's a guy up there with a side quest. Ooh, another Yggdrasil leaf. Right. Did Fungusin shout boo at those clouds and then cast swoosh? Yeah. Hey! Phew! Chichipu calms the monster with a soothing voice and tells him about monsties. Phew, phew! Off he goes. He happily heads off to go and greet Monty. And Monty calls him Rainy. Great name for a cloud. Monty isn't great at naming clouds, as you can see. He called this one Rainy, and he called the last cloud Cloud. So his inventiveness kind of ceases when it comes to cloud-based monsters. Or a Kumaulus, I suppose. Kumaulus? Either way, Cloud is now stronger. It's fantastic. Maybe he can now help save Tifa and the gang. Oh, there's no... So hopefully, because it's nighttime, we'll be able to like fight monsters that will actually put up a bit more of a challenge and give us better XP, maybe. I wonder, does so the way it's not called Call of the Wild. What's it called? Kirat's ability, Monster Pylon. The way it's described is that it sicks the monsters you've rescued on all enemies. I wonder, like, the more monsters you rescue, does that become stronger? That would be a cool little effect. Suit of leather armor. Absolutely useless. Using swoosh on clouds, as you would expect it to, is very effective. Blasto? Fuck off, there's not a spell called Blasto. What even would Blasto be? Sends a single enemy flying off into the distance. So it's just Bazoom, but like they gave it a different name? And it only worked... No, Bazoom only worked on one enemy as well. Yeah, so it's just Bazoom by a different name. Blast 2 was the name of my WoW mage. Isn't that lovely? What a nice coincidence. Some barrels. Angel Bell. And a magic water, which is everything here. And I wonder, is there anything... is there anything in that area that I, like any monster that I could rescue during the daytime? Wow, it's a long old trip down to India, isn't it? Fucking hell. There's a reason people sail there instead of walk. I was worried that it might not be nighttime by the time I was worried we might get to India before night rolled in and I wouldn't get to attack any of the more dangerous monsters, but now I'm starting to think that we might get 2 night times before we get to India. Ooh, an iron apron, pair of boxer shorts, and a turban. Does anyone want to wear? No. No one wants to wear a turban. We've all out-leveled the turban, I think.
Take this!
Dazzle me nuts. So, given that the area we're heading to is the Indian subcontinent, I have to assume what we're heading through now is like it has mountains on either side. That's Persia, right? Must be. So I get the Strait of Hormuz, the Strait of Hormuz that everyone is hearing about on the news at the moment, and that would really date this video. Or maybe it won't. Hopefully it will. Maybe it won't. This right here is Dragon Quest III's Strait of Hormuz. I don't think I've gotten to attack in ages. That's cool. Hey, Mystic reached level 20. Seed of Defense, and 2 Seeds of Agility. Seed of Defense probably goes to Mystic, you'd assume. And Seed of Agility will go to... Let's give some to Fungusin. Oh, good spot. 5? There are 5 treasures here? Oh, they're all pots. Strength ring. Okay, cool. I think I'm already wearing a strength ring. Nothing of interest. Mini medal. 513 gold. And nothing of interest. Fantastic. Am I wearing a strength ring? I am. Does Kirat want to wear a strength ring? Maybe. Wait, I think, do strength rings turn... Yeah, strength rings turn you into a meathead. But not if I put it on his off finger. Oh no, that would lower Kirat's luck. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that to the man. It would make him better at attacking, but it would make he wouldn't be as lucky. And like, if Kirat isn't lucky, who even is he? Like, at that stage, is he even Kirat anymore? What's up here? I like the idea of cloud monsters only showing up when you go to like the foothills of mountains and stuff. I don't think that's how that works, but it would be neat if it did. That like they only show up at higher altitudes. That would be very funny. No more secret spots up that way. Kirat, are you watching anything at the moment, or are you looking for something to watch at the moment? Because I just got done watching the second season of the One Piece live action show, and that show was great. Actually, such a lovely show to watch. And while I am aware that you are not as much of a weeb as I am, you are not as much of an anime enjoyer, you have watched some anime, and even if you didn't, like even if you'd never watched a single anime in your life, I would still suggest going to watch the One Piece Netflix show, because it's live action and it's just fun. It's just a fun show with fun costumes and fun characters. Questionable CGI and great practical effects. Ooh, Holy Protection. Tight. I was not expecting I would be the one with Holy Protection, but okay. I think like each season is only like 8 episodes. But it's like retelling the story of One Piece. Not that One Piece is over. One Piece still has a good few years to go, I'd say. But it's retelling the story from the start. And it's a good little show. Hey, Kirat's level 20. Does he learn anything? Oh, he learned tongue bashing. So he could lash people with his tongue, and now he can bash them with his tongue. Very versatile tongue does Kirat have. So tongue lashing gives an enemy a little lick, just a little lick, sometimes leaving them too stunned to move. Whereas tongue bashing gives them a great dirty big lick, leaving them trembling with fear, because it's like, did you just like, okay, before you like licked me a little bit on the cheek and I was like, maybe you just bumped into me and you fell or whatever, but did you just lick me from the left side of my face all the way across my nose to the right side of my face? Because that's terrifying. Remind me what Warcry does. A mighty bellow that gives all enemies a fright. I don't think that's what it did previously. Might be wrong, but I don't think that's what it did previously. Okay, so what's the town we're about to go to? Baharata. It doesn't actually seem to be on the Indian subcontinent. It seems to be just off of it. So my geography isn't good enough for this. Afghanistan? Is that where we're going? Because like just here, this would be Pakistan. And then further in, you'd be like India and then Bangladesh, right? Whereas, and like Nepal and all that kind of stuff. But like, if this isn't on the Indian subcontinent, then I have to say, like, you go immediately west of Pakistan, you're gonna hit Afghanistan. So I'm assuming that's what this is. Then again, it could just be they put an Indian city not on the Indian subcontinent. It's a Japanese game from the 90s, from the early 90s. So totally possible. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened in a Japanese game that came out like this year. Oh no, full of white people. Okay.
Gopal, please. You must be calming yourself.
Yep, we're in India. Okay. So we're in an Indian town that is not on the Indian subcontinent. Okay.
Oh, Tanaya, my most beautiful darling.
Oh, brave traveler ji, I am so sorry for all the fuss. I am but a humble seller of black pepper.
I don't know what... Okay, one, clearly not a native. I don't think that's a native Indian speaking. But two, Traveler G is... I don't know why I love the term Traveler G, but I really do.
Please, listen to my tale of awful woe.
By all means, dude, tell me your tale as much as you can, because no one wants to hear how offensive my Indian accent is gonna be.
My most beautiful Poti, my granddaughter, Tanaya, light of my life, is having been kidnapped by despicable scoundrels.
Was it Robbin Ood? Was it Robbin Ood?
The young Sahib you see here beside me is her betrothed, Gopal.
What the hell is a Sahib? Now I'm gonna have to Google things. What's a Sahib? A Sahib used as a form of address for a man in South Asia. Okay. A European man in colonial India. Okay. A male mountaineer employing Sherpas or porters in the Himalayas. Okay, so we have colonialism. Fantastic. Very early, but okay. Well, I suppose not that early. It's early, but it's not that early.
They were planned to have been being joined together in matrimony and taking over from me my shop. You seem to me very strong and tough. Please, you must rescue my Tanaya Jan.
I just turn around and I'm like, he saw your hat, Kira. That's how he knows we're tough.
Oh, no, Uncle. I must be the one who saves her myself. Besides, we cannot put our troubles upon this unknown traveler. Please, to be waiting here. Tanaya, darling, I am coming to save you.
Gopal!
Gopal, oh no, not Gopal.
Acha, if Gopal is being captured also, then whatever am I to do?
Who the fuck am I going to hand the shop down to if both of them are captured? Who? What, do I just let it go? Do you know how many fucking sleepless nights I spent working in this bloody shop? No, I need to hand it off to someone so they can look after me when I get much older than I am now. I'm only 42.
Do you have anything to sell?
Black pepper, you say? Oh, the town who is run, the uncle who is running the shop down the way is selling just such spices. Now to business, eh?
I don't want a somatic staff. Well, I mean, look how good that would be for fungus, and maybe I want a somatic staff. Sizable scissors? I'm sorry, what? It's all over for any enemy unlucky to find themselves between these two blades. Like fucking, like the enemy from Clock Tower? I could just carry a giant pair of scissors and fucking clip people with scissors? That's mad. This sacred scepter can unleash a gust of wind on a group of enemies when used as an item. Oh, Morningstar. Ideal for giving a whole group of enemies a rude awakening. If I'm not spending 3,000 for a fucking weapon that gives Kira like 4 attack points. But this, now this I might spend money on. So I'd be 2,000. So I'd be spending like what, like 6,150. It's given like 12 points of defense for me. 10 for Mystic, 10 for fun. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna get 3 of these. For you. Yeah. What else we got? I read that for a second as fur plate armor, and I was like, what the fuck is fur plate armor? Well, no, it's full plate armor. There's a fur vest below it. That's what confused me. Wait, why is the fur vest better than full plate? How is a fur vest better than full plate? That doesn't make no goddamn sense. Does fit Kirat's aesthetic though, so we're gonna get it for him. And maybe for me, I guess. Like 11 points better for me, so I suppose I'll get it for me. Also reduces fire damage and ice damage. How is fucking... What am I wearing at the moment? I am currently wearing iron armor, and a fur vest is stronger than it. How'd that work out? Ruby wristband. There's a lot of... I don't like what they've done with the... I don't like what they've done with the accessories in this game. Like that, like... Quite often I'll be wearing like an accessory on my off finger, I guess. Because if I put it on my main finger, it'll like it'll like change my class. Or my persona, I guess. And then I get a new... I'll get like a new accessory and I'll be like, oh, I want to wear this, but I don't want to turn into like a show off or whatever. So I'll wear it on my off finger. And then I look at my off finger, it's like, oh, my off finger is going to make me into like a gadabout or whatever. I don't want that either. Or a clown, I think is the persona for gadabout. It would increase Kirat's defense by like 8. And Kirat is already a show-off, so might not be the worst idea. Let's look. So his luck would go down on... Okay, both of those are giving him... Both of them are giving him luck. So Kirat's luck is just going to go down. That's unfortunate. But it's not going to go down massively. It's going to go down by like, what, 7? So that's not terrible. What do you sell? Black bandana. Ooh, a pointy hat. I am not spending 900 gold to give Funguson 1 point of defense. I'm pretty sure he had a pointy hat before and I got rid of it because the hat that he has now has slightly less defense, but it gives better wisdom. Playing Repo with some friends, so that's why I'm a bit quiet. Currently dead though. I think I know Repo is one of the is that game that's like, is that an acronym? Not an an acronym? Is that the word I'm thinking of? An initialism? Where it's like or.p.e.p.o. dot. But yeah, you're fine, bud. Don't worry. You enjoy your game. I remember seeing it. I remember looking at it, I think, because I was like, oh, maybe my friend and I would be like interested in playing this. But I don't remember anything about it. I have no context to what that game is, except that I remember what the styling of the name looked like. That's about it. I have never met a major or priest that was not being delighted when they were furnished with the somatic staff. Yeah, well, fucking Funguson isn't getting a somatic staff, so... Are you hearing of the somatic staff? It is even allowing magic users to exercise their brawn in battles by beating up the enemy. It is far from cheap, but I am still finding myself most tempted to buy one. Is the whole town in some kind of cartel to try and sell somatic staffs? Dazzle me not. Seed of magic. Gonna give that to myself. These rooms not have doors? It is said that beyond the mountains, northeast of here, is standing All Trades Abbey, a place where vocations may be freely changed. I don't believe it. Sounds like hogwash. Nope, nothing of use in here. Namaste. Welcome to the town of Baharata, Traveler G. Oh, the old man disappeared. Oh no, there he is. Feeling sorry for himself. Oh, old woman. Hello, old woman. The Archfiend is sure to destroy us all. He is the master of the cold and the freezing darkness, Lord and King of the land of death. Soon all shall shudder and shake in the shadow of his wicked, wicked designs. Well, you're lovely to talk to. Oh. Oh, let's just speak to him. Okay. Thorn Whip.
You don't want to go into the cave beyond them bridges near town. It's a den of handsome yet bloodthirsty kidnappers. Huh? How do I know? I just do, alright? Now, if you know what's good for you, you steer clear, alright?
Fucking English people, ruining India as always. Go into his shop real quick. Loot his shop while he's not there. Hello. came here to this place to buy black pepper. But the uncle who is running the shop is having had his granddaughter kidnapped. Ah, such an inconvenience. For you specifically, is it just like, bloody women getting kidnapped? I just wanted to buy some fucking pepper. Holy shit, Wayfarer's Clause. I haven't seen that shit in ages. Well of oomph powder. Traveler G, you are encountering plenty of danger on your wanderings, yes? Then listen to me most carefully. The somatic staff is being a most wondrous wand. It allows magical power to be used offensively. This is burning up so much magical energy. It can prove most useful indeed when magic is sealed or forbidden. Oh, is that how that works? Special staff that drains its master in exchange for a beefy... So, like, if you have the somatic staff and you go into a place where it's like, no magic allowed in here, you can still use magic? Is that how that works? That'd be amazing if that's how that works. The waters of the sacred river. Bathe in the sacred river? Alright, lads, let's bathe in the Ganges. Twitchy Poo takes a quick dip in the river and is filled with an overwhelming sensation of calm and purity. Also, he thinks maybe something swam into his mouth. Something definitely swam up his nose. I am regularly purifying myself in the holy and most sacred river that runs through the town. I am hoping that it will bring me the bouncing baby child I have longed for since so long ago. Ah, it is for the most sacred waters that I have journeyed so far. The waters of this, our most hallowed river, are quenching not only the thirst, but the warding of evil spirits also. Oh, so like, if I'm like cursed, could I come to the Ganges and the Ganges will heal me? That'd be nice. There's still 2 treasures I haven't found? Fucking where? Yeah. Oh, wait, is this... Okay, well that's one of them. I'll find the other one at some point, maybe. Right. Let's go find a group of handsome kidnappers, shall we? Ooh, All Trades Abbey is... Can I get to All Trades Abbey? I actually can. Let's go to All Trades Abbey just to, like, have it so that I can quick travel there in the future. Bronze Shield, Iron Lance, 2 bronze knives. Load of shite. Ooh, a bear! How much did he hit me for? 27. Okay. For a second there, I was ready for the bear to be like an absolute monster, but no. It's a regular dude. North Tower of Transcendence. There's something further north? Ooh, black pajamas. Ooh, metal slime. Stop trying to hit the metal slime, lads. Stop trying to... Lads. Alright. Follow my orders. Let's use Blasto on the Ram Raiders to see if it works. Hey, off he goes! Blasto! Okay, I don't think we have anything to hit the metal slime with. So yeah, just go back to fighting wisely, I guess. And then the metal slime ran away. Fantastic. But yeah, we don't have a metal slash, and we don't have what you call it, a liquid metal sword or a metal slime sword or anything. Did he just guard? That's mad. That guard that he did was actually very strong. Because, like, that swoosh when he wasn't guarded did 106, but when he was guarded did like 8 damage. Okay, so the Tower of Transcendence is something we'll deal with later. I just wanted to kind of unlock it so that we can quick travel there later and I don't have to walk all the way through the Indian... Well, no. The Central Asian steppe, I guess, is where we are at the moment. Those things actually look kind of terrifying at night. All Trades Abbey. All Trades Abbey gets a little cutscene. Too bad I shut up at night. Hello. Chifu calms the monster. Sounds great. He happily heads off to greet Monty. Upon meeting with Monty, the monster is given a new lease of life, and Monty decides to call him Slayman. Splattrick is over the moon that he's not the only normal slime there anymore. Our friendship makes Splattrick mightier than ever before. What in the absolute Christ is that? Why does that heel slime have a wig on it? My name is Helisa. By the way, I might not look it, but I am a fashion guru. I can cut your hair and dye it and even change your voice. There's not much I can't do. I have you looking your best in no slime. For a minimum sum of jewels coins, of course. How about it? Is there someone whose appearance you'd like to change? No. I mean, I don't think you can change my appearance, and everyone else, I asked them what they wanted to look like, and this is what they wanted to look like, so I think they're perfect. Drop by whenever you feel like trying on a new look. Goodbye. Goodbye. This abbey is weird, lads. Greetings! If you're looking for items, you're in luck. How can I serve you? Ooh, Gustarang. Tell me more. Gustarang is good for Kirat. That's a lot of money. Aerofoil earrings. Enchanted earrings that reduce damage from wind attacks. Yeah, not really buying anything else. I could buy the somatic staff for Funguson. Like, that is a massive increase in damage for Funguson. But Funguson isn't really, like, he's not the damage dealer. Also, if I was to buy a... well... if I was to buy a Gusterang for me, it's like 9 attack. Whereas for Kirat, it's like 12. So I could buy like a Gusterang for Kirat and then a somatic staff for Funguson. And I could maybe sell some money and maybe get myself a Gusterang as well. Let's give the Gusterang to Kirat first of all. Somatic staff. Oh, I can't afford a somatic staff. Okay. I'd like to sell some things. Best used against burly beast family enemies. Probably shouldn't have sold him that silver platter. I'm not sure if there's anywhere I can buy a silver platter, and I know that in Dragon Quest II, the silver platter was like one of the things that you needed to like change someone's appearance to make them look like a bunny girl. Sell all of our boxer shorts. We go commando in this party. Selling things is a lot fucking easier in this game than it was in Dragon Quest 1 and 2. Which is weird, again, because, like as I said at the start of stream, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remakes came out after this. Like, surely they would take everything that's good from this game and keep it for... for the remakes that come after it. Apparently not. I would like to buy a somatic staff or a Funguson. I'd like to buy a Gusterang for myself, but I don't think I can afford it. I can't. Alright. I did just... Funguson now has an item that he's not using, the Holy Lance. And then I would like to buy a Gusterang for myself. Thank you. Wait, did I not? No, I would like to buy a Gusterang for myself. Yes. Me. I would like to sell the iron axe that I'm not using anymore. At least give myself some money. Good day, sir. You completely robbed me. Hello, random old woman. Oh, the servant of Apello. I am a humble servant of Apello, he who presides over the naming of things. Is there one among you who wishes to be known by a different name? No. Very well. If you ever have the urge to rename yourself, come back to me. I will do. Okay, so you can really remake your character entirely in this place. You can change your job. You can Change your name, change your appearance. Goddess, give me patience. Now, for the 100th time, the effects of Kabuff and Kazap will increase each time you cast them to a maximum of 2 to 3 times. However, Oomph is only worth casting once. You are more than capable of remembering this much. Do not do yourself down.
Oh no. Alright, I should cast Buff, Sap, and Accelerate 2 or 3 times, but Oomph only once. And Magic Barrier is only worth casting once too, I suppose.
Thank you, in-game dialogue. That makes my life so much easier. I did not know that Kasap or Sap stacked. I did also not know that Decelerate and Accelerate fucking stack. Is that what they were saying? Buff, Sap, and Accelerate all stack. Okay. Great. Love it. Wish I'd have known that ages ago, but I suppose we're still early in the game, so, like, cool. I just know that if I am ready to go through with it, all of my friends got... I just don't know if I'm ready to go through with it. All of my friends got so weak right after they took up their new vocations. I mean, they were alright in the end. Their more powerful pals carried them through a few fights, and they got back to their old brawny selves soon enough. It's just, wow, I'm a bit of a lone wolf. As it happens, so I can't really afford that luxury. Jesus, these are some buff statues. Fucking hell. Supposedly, long ago, a group of martial artists used the Abbey as both their home and training ground to earn their skills. So, as with all hearsay, you have to take these things with a pinch of salt. That said, it would go some way as to explaining how the Abbey came to be the go-to place for changing vocations. Yes, martial artists, well known for changing their vocations. It's like the most famous thing about them. Okay, now that I know that I've missed I fucking found a pot over on the left. Maybe I'm missing pots over here. I've once heard that there's this place in the mountains to the north of here called the Tower of Transcendence. Apparently, it used to be frequented by martial artists wanting to really hone their craft. What's more, the top level of the tower is home to hardy beasts that are worth their weight in gold if you can best them in battle. Why am I talking about metals? Why I am talking about metal slimes, of course. Go and have a look for yourself if you've got time. I will do that in between streams. There are monsters out there that aren't aggressive at all. But unless a monster wrangler approaches them, they'll usually just run away. So if you spot a friendly creature that might need looking after, be sure to have a monster wrangler in your ranks before trying to befriend it. Yet again, Kira becomes like the most useful person in my party. It appears I have no choice but to take on a new vocation if I wish to reach my true potential. Question is, what should I become? Perhaps I will try my hand at being a gadabout. I don't know too much. You don't see too many with muscles like mine after all. You wish to know why changing vocations is beneficial? Well, broadly, there are two main reasons it is so. Firstly, you can learn a far greater number of spells and abilities which they will never forget even if they change vocations again. I did not know that's how jobs worked. I didn't know that I could keep the spells that I learned. I'm not going to do it now. Probably not even going to do it in the mid game. But there is going to come a point, probably in the late game, when I am going to spend probably an altogether too great amount of time just giving everyone every fucking job. Or at least giving them multiple jobs so that they can do multiple things. If I recall correctly, the Final Fantasy 6, I think, had something like this, but it like had a story around it. Then again, I can talk to that old man in the middle, so maybe there's a story around this. I don't know. Finally, pursuing a new path allows one to fundamentally improve one's own attributes. At least that is the belief we subscribe to here at the Abbey. Yeah, but like, you're a scientist. Is it like a true belief, or is it like just a I believe in fairies belief? If a mage becomes a warrior, there'll be a warrior who can cast magic. Pretty good, huh? But they'll also be back at level 1, so don't change your whole party's vocation at once, or you'll be in trouble. You're probably best off changing 1 or 2 people's vocations at a time, yeah? If it's your first time, I recommend like priest to martial artist or warrior to priest. That'll give you 2 characters with healing spells, and your martial artist will be able to cast them nice and quick. We already have like, I think Kirat's the only one in the party that can cast healing magic, so I think we're fairly good on healing magic. People sometimes mention a one-time warrior who really made the most of the Abbey. Apparently, he first changed vocations to a mage and then took on the mantle of a thief before going back to a warrior. Actually, I suppose he wasn't a one-time warrior after all. He was a 2-time You know what? Never mind, it doesn't matter. If you choose a new vocation, you'll lose all the experience you've earned in your old one. But all the effort you've made won't be gone for nothing. You'll see some benefits in your new job. That being said, a priest who becomes a warrior and then decides to go back to being a priest will have to start at level 1 again. So, you don't want to go changing vocations too often. But if you do, you'll find that you level up quite quickly, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. I mean, also, like, you can bring a level 1, you can, like, carry a level 1 character through, like, a level 50 area, and just, like, in like, 1 or 2 fights, they'll be, like, in the 20s, probably. Change of vocation, part 1. Other than the hero, any party member who has reached level 20 can change vocations at all. Oh, we have to reach level 20. Oh, I do have people that have reached level 20. I have at least 1 person that's reached level 20, possibly 2 people that have reached level 20. Other than the hero, any party member who has reached level 20 can change vocations at the All Trades Abbey. Whilst swapping specialities will return the party member to level 1, they'll still remember all their old abilities and spells. Make a point of trying out as many vocations as you can. Learning all kinds of spells and abilities is bound to make you better at battling. That's true. Changing vocations will reset a character's level to 1. However, it is not all bad news. Their attribute values will only decrease by around half post-vocation change. In other words, they'll be a bit more beefed up than your average level 1 adventurer pottering around Patty's party planning place. Fuck it, just dunking on the people who are trying to start their adventure in Patty's party planning place. Changing vocations will reset a character's experience points. It's like the 3rd time you've told me that. But don't fret, they'll level up in no time if you carry them through a few battles. Their old attribute values will also only be halved post-vocation change, meaning you can make them far mightier than they ever would have been had they stuck with their old vocation. So what are you waiting for? It's time to make a change.
Welcome to the Old Trades Abbey, where those in search of a new path in life invariably find that which they seek. Do you, or any of your acquaintances, wish for a new vocation?
No. Well, yes, but not on stream. I'll do it in between streams.
So be it. We do not force change upon those who do not wish it. Very well. Go forth, and may the goddess smile upon you, whichever path you choose, you little cowardly bitch.
What? Wait, what was that little last part?
Nothing.
Yeah, let's just walk to where we're going. I should probably save as well. What level am I now? $20. You want to continue playing? Yes. Can I still level up? Yes. Okay. I was worried that there was like a level cap of 20, but no, it seems I can still level up. I'd be mad if there was a level cap of 20. Just like in my mind, Dragon Quest games are always like you level to 99. That's just what you do. Ah, fuck! I see that sparkly spot now. Probably only shit on him. Says something with the undead in this game that I literally saw 2 zombies walk towards me and I went, ah! An anteater! Shit! Hey, long time no see. Welcome along, welcome along. We are in... Ooh, this is where we were in the last game. Cool. We are in... How do I zoom? World map. Zoom. We are in the mountains of Afghanistan. Fantasy Afghanistan. But Afghanistan all the same. Searching for an Indian woman that was kidnapped. And then her British boyfriend, who is stated as being a colonist, went looking for her, and her grandfather was like, no, he's the only heir to my shop. You must go back and get both of them, or my entire life's work was pointless. So we're going to go get both of them, and that will give us black pepper, which we will then bring to the King of Portugal, and the King of Portugal will give us a boat, and we will use the King of Portugal's boat question mark, next step, victory. Ah, there's no need to apologize for being gone, dude. You have your own fucking life to live. I can't say one way or the other if there is a forever war going on, but I'm just passing through to the region. I'm trying not to deal with local politics. I am, like, you know, I'm a JRPG protagonist. I'm probably going to get pulled into... Oh, it's a cannon box. I'm probably going to get pulled into the local politics anyway, but I'm trying to avoid it. I'm just Look, it's a quick snatch and grab. I don't want a Black Hawk Down situation. I'm just coming in here to grab someone and I'm going to leave. It's a quick in and out... Maduro style extraction kind of thing. How have you been anyway? All well? How's school going? Are they called catulas? Catula is a great fucking pun. Don't be a cannabox. Yeah, mini metal, tight. Let's go visit the Maharaja. Or no, he's not a Maharaja anymore. He's a... I don't think he actually has a royal title yet.
Crackle!
How long did you have off? Was it like a week or 2 weeks or what? Mini Metal Manor. I guess the dude at Mini Metal Manor doesn't have a royal title yet? It's weird. Oh, it's Cannabox. These last few weeks have been hella busy. We're all trying to clean up and pack for the move in the summer. Oh, where are you going? You're moving into summer. Where are you moving? Tell me where you're moving to. Or don't, you know, it's up to yourself. Oh yeah, do it twice. Yeah, sure. Just act twice. That's grand. Moving in... Oh, you had 2 weeks off. 2 weeks, right? There are still six treasures in this place? Wherefore are the treasures? Is it like your whole family is moving, or are you just moving yourself?
Just a moment. Crackle!
Whoa! Did not know Crackle was that strong. Stop healing yourself. You're full health, you dumb bitch. I've also been working on a chemistry project. It's only finished. Just need to do it with citations. Oh, chemistry. Cool. Oh, a care ring. Neat. As you can see, I've been playing through the Dragon Quest games. Played through 1, 2, and now we're playing through 3, after which we'll be playing through 7. I would like to play through 4, but it hasn't been remade, and I'm only playing through the ones that are remade, so... might as well just move through the floors like this. Give us more encounters. And... Wait, is that the way I came in? It is the way I came in. I should go to the right. Vancouver! The island, not the city. You'll have to wait to see if Mystic comes back, because I didn't even know Vancouver, there was an island, Vancouver. I assume that's still in Canada. Hey, okay, we can level up past 20. That's good to know. I assume the hero can't change his class because he's, you know, a hero. Nothing down here. She's doing grand. She's like yourself. She's very busy with college and, you know, hanging out with friends and traveling places and all that. Kira and I were in on a For the King game with her a few weeks ago. She's doing grand. She's keeping well for herself. She had a bit of bad news the other week, or a few weeks ago. She broke up with a girlfriend, but aside from that, she seems to be doing well for herself. She's going out, she's meeting people, so she's living her life. She's being a fine. I was going to say respectable, but I don't think respectable is the word I'd use for Maisie. She's being a fine young lady. Should catch up with her though. Send her a DM. I'm sure she'd love to hear from you. Basically, the only important part of my province besides the south. That most people live in the south. Hey, oomph! Finally! Finally, we learned oomph. Is that a cannon box? Clack, clack. I calm the monster with my soothing voice. Clack, clack, clack. The monster excitedly hurries off to go and greet Monty. Upon meeting up with Monty, the monster gets a new lease on life and a new name, Lecter. So Monty thinks he's funny. He named the cannibal box Lecter after Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal the Cannibal. So clearly Monty thinks he's a very funny fella. Still 5 treasure chests to get. Yeah, but that was like, you know, it was terrible at the time, and it was rough for her. But sure, Maisie's great. She bounced back. She's grand. She's getting out there and meeting people again. So Maisie's doing great for herself. She has a great group of friends around her, so she'll be fine. Wisdom. Probably better to give it to Mystic. Actually, no, give it to me, because I do some magic. I'm a bit of a wizard myself. Not really. Hello, random man. What are you doing inside this maze?
How long must it be now since I first got lost in here in this cave?
It's not a cave, my dude. Clearly, have you not seen all the architecture? Do you not see the statues above the fucking doorways? This is a maze. It's in a cave, but it's not a cave. This is a labyrinth. Constructed by man. Well, actually, it might have been constructed by dwarves. We're not 100% sure, but...
What's more, I'm now closer to finding that blasted bandit who's the entire reason for me being here in the first place. Oh, goddess.
You could just leave if you want. I'll find the bandit. Like, you might die, but I'll find the bandit. You go home. Oh my god. Graveyard Keeper is kind of like my white whale. Graveyard Keeper is that game that I have tried to start that game. Like, if that game ever comes out with like, or if they ever release a sequel to it that is like, has multiplayer in it, I'd probably play the fuck out of that game. But the fact that it is, I get, like, that game fucks me with choice paralysis. Because I have started that game at least half a dozen times, I would say, at least. But every time... I really enjoy it when I play it, right? And then I turn it off and I never play it again. Because every time I go to play it, it's just like, oh, there's like so much I need to do. And there's like so much I don't know about how the game works yet. And it puts me off. Every fucking time it puts me off. I've heard from everyone that it's a fantastic game. And the little bit, like, I've only ever played like basically the very, very earliest tutorial of it. But I've played it like 6 fucking times. But like every time I play it, I don't go back to it. Yeah, I think it just kind of, like the scope of the game unnerves me, and it just like seems too big. I was actually talking to I don't know if you have a Switch, a Nintendo Switch yourself. I got a Nintendo Switch 2 over Christmas. And I discovered for the first time just how fucking absorbent the prices are that Nintendo charges in its eShop because it's a monopoly. So I'm used to buying games on Steam where they're like, where I'll buy a game for like €20, €30 if I'm feeling cheeky. Like most games that I buy on Steam are under €10. Unless they're like I'm buying like AAA games on day one, but that's very rare, right? So then I was looking at buying fucking Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo eShop, and it was like, this will be €70, please. And I'm like, what? You want to charge me €70 for a game that came out 10 fucking years ago? And I couldn't condone it. I couldn't bring myself to buy it. But I did also at the same time really want to play Breath of the Wild. So I remembered that there's a lot of like CEX and like it's like a cash converters place basically. It's a pawn shop basically. Where you can go in and like trade in stuff. And I was thinking about for a while about going in there and getting like a secondhand version of Breath of the Wild. And it was always just something that was kind of like on the back of my mind, but I never really kind of went ahead with it. Fuck, I missed like one thing in here. Where? Doesn't matter. Yeah, it was always on the back of my mind, but I never like followed through on it. Until like midway through the week, I was playing around on the Switch, and I saw that because I have the Nintendo Online Expansion Pass or whatever the fuck it's called, upgrading the Switch version of Breath of the Wild to the Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild is technically free for me. So I was like, okay, so if I can go into town and get like a cheap enough version of Breath of the Wild, I can upgrade it to the like I can upgrade it to the Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild, which would be nice. So I went in town today and I got a secondhand copy of Breath of the Wild for like €52, which again, for a 10-year-old game, ridiculous money. But I really wanted to play it, and I convinced myself that because I can save myself the €10 that it would usually cost to upgrade it to a Switch 2 version, it was worth it. So I went in, got Breath of the Wild for €52, came home, upgraded it to the Switch 2 version, and that is going to be me sorted for like the foreseeable future when it comes to like Nintendo games. Oh yeah, like I'm sure you'll enjoy Graveyard Keeper. Graveyard Keeper, it's such a fun concept for a game, and I've seen other people play through bits of it, and it seems so fun. But it's just overwhelming for me. It's too much. I actually restarted once because I learned I had made a bunch of mistakes, and even though there doesn't seem to be any sort of time limit, I chose to start over because I'm sort of, you see, like that's the thing that keeps fucking me on it as well, right? Like I could, like, it is very much in the same kind of oeuvre as like Stardew Valley, right? One of those cozy games where like it doesn't matter when you do stuff when you get to it. There's no time limit. But my head puts a time limit on stuff, so I'm like, no, I have to figure out how to do this now, and then I have to do this, and then like I have to do things in order, and if I don't do them in order, everything's gonna be fucked. And I got around that in Stardew Valley by playing Stardew Valley with my friend, and it was like, he was like, all right, I'll do this stuff, and you do that stuff. And I was like, okay, cool, now that I know what I'm supposed to be doing, I can do it, and I enjoyed the game. But yeah. If you have someone that would be willing to play Stardew Valley with you, I would highly suggest playing Stardew Valley with a friend. If you like are experiencing like what I was experiencing with Stardew Valley, where it was like just too big for you. Because like playing it with my friend was fantastic. We have both played through the entirety of Stardew Valley twice. We played through it years ago, like 10 years ago or something, and then we played through it again like about 5 or 6 years ago. When there was, because he's constantly like, or he was at least constantly like bringing out updates for it. So
Who the heck are you? Oh, here to join the gang, are ya?
yes.
The boss ain't here, so clear off, will ya? Who the heck are you?
No.
Well, we can't have that now, can we? Come here, you!
Lads, murder them. I'm surprised these guys are still alive. That's actually kind of worrying.
Crackle!
There you go. Ironically, many cozy life sims can be really stressful. I love false choices. So I was actually speaking about, I was talking to Mystic about this during the week because she was playing it on stream. A cozy game that I would recommend to anyone that like wants to get into the cozy game genre, but is like doesn't like the look of a lot of them, or like thinks that they're like they can't like decide on which one they want to try. I would strongly advise the game Unpacked, I think it's called, or yeah, Unpacked, I think it's called. Or is it Unpacking? Unpacked or Unpacking, I can't remember what it's called. But it just follows a woman all the way through her life as she moves from like the house she was born in to the new house that her family has moved into, to like her college dorms, to the first like shitty place that she stays in after college, to like the first like partner that she moves into, to like moving back in on her own, to moving in with like another partner, to like starting her own family. And every time you get into one of these houses, you have to like unpack all of her stuff and put it in the right place. And it's so fucking chill, and it tells such a lovely story. Mostly without words. It's just lovely. Hey, I leveled up. Fantastic. Also, Kira leveled up. Yay, I guess, to a lesser degree. What's going on in here, lads? If this is Robbin Ood again, I'm going to be so odd with him.
Help! Somebody help me! It is I, Danaya, who was most terrifyingly kidnapped from the town of Baharata.
I know, I heard. I'm here to save you. Do you know where your fiance is? Did they kill him?
Please, there is a lever on the wall over there that will be opening this door. Pull it! Quickly!
Gopal's alive, you'll be happy to hear. Help! Somebody! Okay. Right. Okay, I'll help you in a minute, lads. It's just... There's like 2 more treasures in this place, and I'm trying to see where they are. I've modded this game. No, I wouldn't say substantially. I've given it a... I've moderately modded it. And one of the mods that I added was like more dynamic lighting. This place usually isn't this dark. Usually you're able to see where all the treasure chests are, but because of the mod I put in, it's a bit darker.
Oh, Danaya, my most beautiful darling!
I watched gameplay of it. It looks really good, but I don't see the point of playing myself. I've already seen this. Fair. I mean, I did hear that one person has modded it so that, like, to kind of change the purpose of the game, whereas usually in Unpacked, it's like you have to push, or Unpacking, you usually have to push stuff in the correct place to, like, complete the level. Whereas someone made a mod for the game, which means you can put any item anywhere you want, and it just turns the game from the Unpacking game into designing each of the houses to be laid out exactly like how you want them to be laid out. And, like, basically living in your dream home, I suppose.
Oh, Gopal, my most dearly beloved. Now we may return home together at last.
Indeed we may, my love. Come, let us leave right now, this instant.
Ah, thank you, brave hero.
I could teleport you back if you want. No, you're just gonna walk? You're just gonna walk. Okay. Watch out for the monsters! Or the bandits. Fuck's sake. Alright, well, I'm gonna check your cells just to make sure there's nothing. 140 gold. Tight. It's over in this cell. Rabbit. Why did she have a rabbit tail? Don't want to know why she had a rabbit tail. Let's not question it. Robin! me own.
You didn't think I'd let you get away that easily, did ya?
Robin, me out China. Long time no see. How are ya?
Brave hero, save us!
Ray, this is awful. I care nothing for myself, but you must be saving my beloved.
Hey? I don't remember kidnapping no... Hang about. Not you, a bleeding king.
What? I thought we was mates. What happened here? I'll let you get away, you ungrateful prick.
I can't get rid of you, can I? Well, you ain't gonna beat me twice.
They're very pale Indians. To be fair, I mean, yes, they're very pale Indians, but to be fair, the man was described by her granddad as being a, like, he called him a shahib, which I looked up and it says he's means colonist. So that guy is like, the boy at least is not Indian. He just lives there. She is very white for an Indian girl, yes. He's not little. He's stout. Compact. Okay, my health is doing a lot better than I thought it was. Right. With the secrets of how this game works that we've learned, let's see, can we do stuff a little bit better? All right. So I am going to go for a lightning slash on one of them. Kirat is going to give Robbin Ood a good tongue bashing. You are gonna kabuff the party, which I've learned I can do multiple times. I can stack kabuffs. Didn't know that before. I can also stack Hisaps. And I can stack Acceleratle. And presumably also Decelerate. Can't stack Magic Barrier, that's a one and done. Just can't stack Oomph. Oomph is a one and done. I give oomph to Twitchy Poo. And then we're going to sap them again. We'll give Robbin Hood a good tongue bashing again. Then we'll cup off us again. And you are going to... No, they're not doing any magic. I don't need to do... Oh, it missed. Shit. Okay, good. Learning that I can fucking stack buffs and debuffs has changed this game. I would like you to sap Robbin Ood, please. Yeah, Robbin Hood's about to have a very bad day. Yeah, that did not end well for him. The amount of difference it makes knowing that I can I could have probably, all the way through Dragon Quest 1 and Dragon Quest 2, I was probably also able to stack saps and buffs. Never did it. There was plenty of times when characters that I had in parties that were only good for buffing and debuffing, I did almost nothing with them in a turn because I was like, well, I've already debuffed the enemy and I've already buffed me. Like, I don't know what this character can do. I guess, like, throw an attack out. It's like, it does like 12 damage. It's like, yeah, well, at least they're doing something. Nice bit of experience. No one leveled up from that.
Beating a bleeding kin. You're my bleeding nemesis, you are.
No, we're friends. This is what friends do.
Please, I'm begging you, spare me. I'll turn my life around. I'll go straight, I promise. Just let me go, please.
Fuck off, you're about as straight as a roundabout. Yeah, I let you go.
Cheers, ears. Be lucky, eh? Ta-da!
Ta-ta. Awarded for defeating Robbin Ood.
Thank you once again so very, very much.
Again.
I'm indebted to you for as long as I shall live. Longer.
No, Robbin Hood is our good friend. We are currently in the past. All right, we've already played through the future. Like, Dragon Quest 1 and Dragon Quest 2 take place after this game, chronologically. So we've already lived through a world where we know for a fact Robbin Hood and me, we're tight. I have to be nice to Robbin Hood because one of his kids, one of his great-great-great-great-grandkids has the thief's key, and he's going to give it to one of my great-great-great-great-great-grandkids because me and Robbin Hood were tight. I mean, I'm going to have to beat that guy up, but after I beat him up, he'll be like, wait, you look like the guy that beat up my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-granddad. Isn't it mad that he beat up my ancestor and took the thief's key off him, and now you're beating me up and taking the thief's key off me? We're great friends, you and me. And, you know.
Finally, it is time to return home.
Now I can get some black pepper so I can give it to the Portuguese so the Portuguese will give me a ship.
Yes, my dearest darling.
God, this is a weird series of events I found myself in.
You must come back to Baharata and see us sometime, yes? Goodbye, Savior.
Fuck yeah, I need to go back there. You owe me some black pepper. I didn't save you out of the goodness of my heart. Alright. Back to Pseudo India we go. Oh great, it's nighttime. Let's go sleep, I guess. Could probably do with a rest anyway. Yeah, everyone's a bit rough. Yep, stay overnight. Mystic, I meant to ask you, are you getting nervous now before waiting for Monday, or do you not mind?
Namaste, and welcome to the Emporium of Spices. Array, but it is you, Savior Ji. It is
It's
I,
me.
Gopal Gupta. I am
I
still
know,
most
yep.
thoroughly in your debt for all that you have done.
I'm aware of who you
Are
are.
you here in search of black pepper, perhaps?
I am.
Then allow me to get you some right away.
For free. Can I take the entire
Array, I am
basket?
most sorry for this, but we have no black pepper.
What are you on about? There's an entire big fuck off basket of it right there. I can see it.
However, do not look so glum.
What the fuck did I save your life for then?
There is a trader we do business with who always has some to hand. You should be able to find him in All Trades Abbey to the north. Tell him Gopal sent you. Oh, Savior Ji, please. I could not be taking any reward from you for this. The fact you have saved my best beloved is more than enough.
I wasn't going to give you a reward. You were going to give me a reward. I'm the one that saved you.
Now, it will take a little while to reach All Trades Abbey. First, cross the bridge close to
I know how to get to All
Baharata
Trades
before
Abbey. I've
making
already
your
been
way
there.
north towards the mountains. Eventually, the Abbey will come into view.
Ah, fuck off.
Best of luck, and thank you for everything you have done, Savior Ji.
Ah, go fucking burn in a fire. I should have let fucking Robbin Ood kill you. Ah, brave hero. It is you. Thank you so very, very, very much for coming to my aid. Thanks to you, I have returned to my home, and Gopal and I have inherited my dear Granddada's shop.
Traveler G, friend, I am having heard everything that occurred. You have my deepest, unreserved, and most undying gratitude. That I am able to rest at last is thanks to you and you alone.
You're the only one I'm cool with, old man. Every one of these other people can fucking burn.
Oh, just go up to the All Trades Abbey. That's where all the pepper is. Did you not know, you silly white man?
Fucking prick. Last time I saved one of these ungrateful fucking merchants. Here, you.
Ah, yes. I do supply a merchant in Baharata with black pepper from time to time. But what business is that of yours?
He said you had to give me some for free and he'd cover the cost.
Oh, are you a friend of Gopal's?
Friend is
then you are
pushing
a friend
it.
of mine as well. I'll give you as much pepper as you need.
For free.
Here you go. I hope it's to your liking.
Thank you. If this isn't enough for the King of Portugal, I'll be back. And this time I'll be holding a fireball in my hand. Ooh. I entirely missed those pots. How did I miss those pots? I'll tell you how I missed those pots. It was nighttime and I didn't see them. Seed of Defense, probably for Mystic. Mystic isn't actually that bad anymore. Give it to me. I'm the one that mostly gets attacked anyway. There's still 2 fucking treasure chests somewhere here in this bloody city. Did I open that pot? Yep. On that one.
Well, if it is not you whom I charge to travel to the east and return with precious pepper.
That's me. Owner of the precious pepper.
So, I take it you failed in your mission?
I'm sorry, but why would you think that? What, you thought I returned because I was like, oh, I couldn't find India even though you told me exactly where it was. I found it. And I found your fucking black pepper, but apparently you don't want it.
Caramba! It seems not.
You can fucking apologize now before I give it to you.
Ah, precious, piquant, pitch black pepper, the greatest treasure of the East. You have done
Agree to disagree on that one.
Very well indeed. I do not doubt that your journey was fraught with danger at every turn.
I want to talk about it.
Such bravery is of a kind possessed only by true heroes.
I would agree with that, yes.
Let it not be said that I am not a man of my word. The ship is yours.
And a crew that can sail it, right? Because I don't have a clue as to how to sail a boat.
Or it will be come tomorrow.
What?
First, we need to throw a banquet in your honor.
Oh. Okay. Are you okay with the fact that, like, Kirat prefers to eat with its hands? He also likes to eat on the floor. That's okay, right? Like, the other nobles aren't going to get offended?
Servants, the pepper is here at last. You know what to do.
Really? I just brought you a tiny little pouch of pepper and you're about to use all of it in one go? On a massive feast? Fucking rich people, my dude. King of Portoga was beyond pleased with his perfect piquant pepper. Those lucky enough to find themselves within the castle walls that night were treated to dish after dish of peppered gastronomic delights. Mystic! I forgot until right now. Mudkip is moving to the island of Vancouver, not the city. He's moving to an island. I don't know what the difference is. But maybe you do. So, there you go. He's moving to Vancouver, not the city. Then, a short while later... What did this pepper do to me? Oh, I think I'm having a bad reaction to the pepper, lads. Don't walk towards the light, Twitchy Poo. Don't walk towards the light.
Can you hear me?
Kind of. Speak up.
The next step of your journey awaits. The seas beckon.
Stand closer to the mic, love. You're cutting in and out.
Though they are fraught with danger, and crossing them will be no mean feat. However, it is a task you must undertake if you are to gather the orbs scattered across the realm.
Ah,
Scour
fuck
the
off.
world and lend a hand to those in need, whilst denying those who would do wrong.
Not with the fucking orb hunt again.
Follow this path, most righteous, and you shall find the orbs before long. Now
I've done that.
rest. Much awaits you in the morning.
I have collected so many orbs and sigils.
Beautiful morning, eh? Makes a man want to set sail and never look back.
I had a really weird dream.
Tell me, did your new vessel appear in your dreams last night?
Not unless that vessel looks like a giant orb of light in the sky that talks to me about finding orbs.
Well, rest assured she is in peak condition. You will be able to leave port right away, should you wish.
Wait, you didn't deny it. The ship doesn't speak, right? Please tell me the ship isn't sentient. I can't handle that right now. I've had too much pepper.
But look after yourself now. Word has reached me of late that all is not well across the waters in Japan and Manoza. I fear something is afoot in our realm.
Japan! Lovely.
Be sure to travel with caution. If you are not sure which vessel is yours, speak with the soldier in the port. He ought to be of help.
I imagine I'll easily know which fucking ship is mine. It'll be the biggest one with the royal emblem on it, right? Because it's yours? What's this old man saying for himself?
I am the man who tells only verdades, truths. Do you wish to hear one?
Yeah?
Ah, Mintrioso, boa moment. Memoria. A liar. He should have a good memory, eh?
I remember the goddess called me a liar. I had to change my entire background just to fucking I had to read a book just to stop being a fucking slippery devil. I hated being a slippery devil.
This is your ship, but be careful out there. The ocean is home to many hostile creatures.
Where's my crew?
Instead of sailing where your heart takes you, I suggest you first head to the lighthouse south of here. It is a place where many travelers gather. You might be able to learn something of use there.
Am I supposed to sail this myself? I'm supposed to sail this myself. Okay. All I can think of is the Galaxy Quest scene where they like pilot the starship for the first time and they try to leave the dock and they just scrape along all the edge of the dock. Sea legs awarded for obtaining your very own ship. That was short. Ah, I'm in Africa now. Okay, cool. Wait. Oh, there was a mountain, right. There's one pot. These grassy these grassy secret spots are always very difficult to see where both of the treasures are. I'm always able to like find one of them, but I never know what the second one is. Oh, wait for it. There was something. There you go. Didn't even know. I can see the pot now. Very hard to see. That's really cute. Okay, I can't go along the coast. Right, back into the lighthouse. That door is locked. What is that symbol? Oh, that's the symbol of Portugal, right? Hello. Why, hello there. Feels like we were destined to meet, you and I. Two weary travelers guided by the goddess's hand. I am a seafaring bard, as it happens. Mind if I sing you a song? For the salt our keels, or filling our sails and hearts. While we'll be trading the deck for land we suspect we'll be missing it from the realm's charts. An isle you're nearing, O lands, land o' sneering, bedecked with gown and frown. Northward shoals find some gold and a king with a calcium crown. An isle home to tundra and fair share of wonder, floats out to shore to find ice flows of yore. See and the light as if it appears in dusk light. Oh, the horizon calls us with her siren song. Now pals be waiting to be taken along. Firm friends will be before very long. Oh, well, thank you for listening, traveler. May the seas treat you kindly. I'll recall that horrible song, so that in case it like leads me to places. Tough guy tattoo. There's like, are people using this lighthouse like an apartment complex? There seems to be fuck. I spent like 6,000 buying one of those for Funguson. When you sail the seas as much as I do, you come across everything from driftwood to cold bits of old cargo. Not all the cargo's ancient, man. Sometimes you find an object so new it was likely dumped by a ship fleeing a monster. And every now and then, hit the jackpot and find a shipwreck with some bona fide treasure. Does put the fear of the goddess in me, though. I can't help but wonder if someday my ship will meet the same fate, too. I mean, I hope not, I guess. Right, back. We are not great at that game. It was fun. I asked you earlier, but I think you were probably too busy playing the game. You maybe didn't hear. Explain Repo to me. I'm more familiar with the like iconography of the title than I am with the game itself. I remember looking into it ages ago to see if my friend and I would be interested in playing it, but I don't remember basically anything about it. If you follow the coast and sail south from here, eventually you'll reach the Wayfarer's Shrine. Okay. Then, if you make your way southeast from there, you'll come up on an estuary. Follow the river in your ship, and eventually you'll get to the village of Thadden. Do I want to go to the village of Tedden? I did hear that it got set upon by monsters, though. Something to keep in mind anyway if you decide to head south. I'll keep that conversation in mind.
Legends tell of six.
Oh, there used to only be 5. Fucking.
Legends tell of 6 orbs that reside in our world. If someone were to get all 6, they would be imbued with great power. At least that's what they say. Anyway, I don't know.
Let me tell you, that sea's full of mysteries, though she is. Like the strait where they say a woman's song stops ships dead in their bleeding tracks. And then there's that ghost ship doomed to drift across the waters for as long as the world spins. Oh, I'd love to look into all this nonsense, but our captain's lily-livered as they come, so we always stay clear of all the fun. If I were a pirate, and how I wish I were, I'd sail all over the globe. Make it me oyster. You know, there's a pirate den somewhere in the continent of the west. Maybe I'll make my way there one day, see if I can join them.
Right. I will also record what you say. Everyone's giving me helpful bits of information. Ooh, Repo? That's a fun one, I have that. It's a game where you go into a place trying to extract a minimum amount of money, but everything is breakable in there, and there are different types of enemies, and your options for defending yourself are not great, and it is mostly really dark. Sounds hilarious. Right. So I could sail into the Mediterranean. Let's sail into the Mediterranean. Aw, sea slimes. And you have to use a tractor beam to manipulate everything with some control issues. So it's meant to be like Chaos Simulator, I suppose. Those Chaos Simulator games are actually quite funny. Hello, random woman. Oop, oop, oop. Want to dance? Aki's splash. I mean, Ango. With the best of them. Good for you, love. That was a weird encounter. I'm sure there's more to that encounter, but I don't know what it is. Diamond! Tight. Yeah, people who got me into it play with a bunch of mods too. I assume the mods are to make it like more playable. Yes, I think I do. I think I do. I'll have to look it up after the stream. But if I'm thinking of the correct game, then Repo is a game that I did quite want to play it, but I was like, yeah, there's no way my friend will play that with me. I'll have to like look it up on Steam, but I think I'm thinking of the right game.
Crackle!
A mana war. Yeah, more options for fighting stuff and more quality of life stuff. And a lot of cosmetic stuff. Yeah, well, yeah. Ooh, bounce. Funguson got to 22. And learn whack and more heal. Tight. Is there anything on this island? Nope. And those are all the islands of the Mediterranean. So let's do what we were always going to do when we eventually got a ship and go to Ireland. And then, of course, we'll stop playing the game because we'll have reached the ultimate goal, which is go to Ireland and then just like start living in Ireland. Who cares what happens in the rest of the world? I'm in Ireland now. Nothing will affect me. Plus, I need to go there to protect them from the English if they ever show up. I like how I was told, oh, by the way, if anyone is looking at the speed of the ship and is like, oh, the ship is going at a fair clip, a lot faster than it was in any of the other games, that's nice. That's a mod. I have a mod that specifically makes the ship move. It specifically makes overworld travel faster. Items. Seed of Strength. Let's give them to Kirat. Seed of Magic to me. And Diamond we will transfer to Funguson. In case anyone tries to ever whack Funguson. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Onwards to Era. How have I never picked up that? How have I entirely missed this shiny spot? Probably because I just wanted to spend as little time in France as humanly possible, so I don't know what this big thing to the right of Ireland is, but Ireland's right here, so this is pretty much what my this is pretty accurate to Ireland. This is pretty much what my city looks like. Just a big bit of green on the map, so I'm in favor of it.
Take this.
I'm actually kind of more. I'm quite impressed to see that over here in the southwest of the country. This is actually a lot more, there's a lot more infrastructure in this part of the country. Like, Kerry in real life is just a barren wasteland. It's a lovely, gorgeous looking natural barren wasteland, but it is like, there's no infrastructure there whatsoever that isn't geared towards tourists. Whereas this is actually a lot more industrially built up than Kerry is. This is about accurate to the Midlands in Ireland. Nothing exists there. People tell story like up around where I am now. Like, if you ever read an atlas, it will tell you that there's an area up here called Leitrim. Not real. Leitrim doesn't exist. It's just a lie that folks in Connacht tell people. so that they don't have to pretend that they're so close to Donegal. Equipment. Mystic, do you want to wear a tiara? You do. It would give you better defense, but you'd lose wisdom, and it's not worth it. Why is England one of the places the game wants me to go? I mean, we're here. I guess I'll go. Like how Europe's all messed up and there's just like the regular British and Irish Isles. Thank you very much. Where the fuck do I land in this? If this is Stonehenge, I'm gonna lose my mind. No, okay. Steel broadsword, okay. Holy Lance. What's that doing in England? Steel broadsword is shit. Fantastic. Well, since they're in the Midlands, I'm going to give them a Brahmi accent, so... This is a very French castle. Oh, if I could turn invisible for a better while, my face would be adorned by a stunning smile. Ah, I didn't see you there. I am but a humble bard who travels the world far and wide searching for inspiration to write glorious new ballads. As it happens, I recently heard tell that some kind of herb that grows that allows one to turn oneself invisible. I was so inspired by the mystery of it all that I made it into a song. Good for you, but everyone needs a hobby.
Welcome to Edina, where lineage is law and manners maketh man.
Don't sound like any fucking England I've ever heard of.
Bumpkins, boors, and yokels, turn ye, and be gone from this place.
Fuck off, you're in the Midlands, there's no fucking manners up here. You all sound like you fell out of some kind of comedy sketch. Up here is around, you're up around where fucking Birmingham and Liverpool are. Fuck off with like honours. Get out of it. How do I get in? I know.
Boars.
There's not a like.
In case you were wondering, yes, that is how they treat all outsiders here.
That's actually quite fitting. That's actually quite fitting.
I myself heard tell of this peculiar place whilst in Portoga, and came in the hope that it might inspire my next masterpiece. Oh, if I could turn invisible for but a while, my face would be adorned by a stunning smile. Ah, but where was I?
You were telling me about how these people are stuck-up cunts.
Oh, yes, I was just recalling this herb I heard of that allows one to turn oneself invisible. Supposedly, it can be found in some place where heroes' bravery is tested.
You mean the Tower of Ascension?
I was so inspired by the mystery of it all that I'd been attempting to turn it into a poem or song. Perhaps I should start by working out exactly which backwater it is found in, that I might make a ballad based on it. Oh, yes! That sounds positively splendid.
I love this guy. Is that what Midlands sounds like? Well, like there's the like basically every fucking town you go to in England is going to sound a little bit different. The English accent is varied. But do yourself a favor, Mudkip. Look up. It's a show called Red Dwarf, and that will introduce you to what a Scouse accent is, and those are people from Liverpool. That's what these people are going to probably sound like. That or people from Birmingham. Why didn't they place this in London? Midlands is all industrial, right? Well, it used to be. Midlands in England hasn't been industrial in a long way. Use some Fading Jenny to sneak into Edina. Fading Jenny. Right, I have to find something called Fading Jenny. Got it. Oh no, we don't get to go to England. Ah, shit. Ah well, nothing can be done about it. We might as well sail to literally anywhere else. Norway, as you can see, Kirat, is just a cave. It's the only thing that exists there. Do you know Lister in Red Dwarf? He has a Scouse accent. He's from Liverpool. I'm trying to think of like English shows that you could watch that would have like a Birmingham accent in it. I can't think of any off the top of my head. There definitely are a good number, but there are even comedies like with Birmingham accents heavily in them. But I can't think of any off the top of my head right now. Dinner Ladies? I think Dinner Ladies is set in Birmingham. The sitcom Dinner Ladies? I think that's set in Birmingham. Then again, that might also be Scouse, so I'm not sure. Parents are big fans of the show, so that's how I was introduced to it. I should watch it again. Red Dwarf is it's honestly probably one of my favorite comedies maybe ever. I love that fucking show. I remember watching the very first episode of it as a child, and it scared the absolute shit out of me. The first time they introduced Cat, terrified. Like just him walking down the corridor was so disturbing to my little child brain that I didn't go back to watch that show again until I was like in my late teens. Show scared the shit out of me. Red Dwarf was fantastic. It got a bit weird. Like they came back like a few years after it ended, after Craig Charles had been on Coronation Street. And they did a few series of it again, and it was a bit weird. I haven't really watched any of those. I've watched some of them, but not a lot of them. I've heard they weren't great, but I can't say one way or the other. That's just what I've heard. Like, but like the first, I want to say like 8 seasons of Red Dwarf are fucking like just peak comedy. And also just like a really good story. Like the overarching story of Red Dwarf is just kind of like good. Does Peaky Blinders take place in Birmingham? Oh, does it? Yes, I think so. Where does Peaky Blinders take place? I gotta be honest, that is a show I have never really watched. Where does Peaky Blinders? Yeah, Google that for me. Where does Peaky Blinders take place? Opens the wooden box. Oh, look at that. It's a dreamstone. Cool, I guess. There's some sort of note inside the box. Twitchy Poo decides to give it a read. Dear Mother, I hope you can forgive me. But if fairies and humans can't be together in this world... Oh, this is Aniseed. I know who Aniseed is. It's also a girl, so I probably shouldn't have been doing a male's voice. Then we have no choice but to go together to the next. All my love, Aniseed. Okay, well that'll be useful once I find the fairies, I guess. Evac. Yes. Fuck me, that's bright. What is... I assume that's in here, yeah. The fairy's most prized treasure. Stare at it for too long, and you might just nod off. Well, there you go. A crystal that's so pretty that if you look into it for too long, it'll fall asleep. That's the only thing of note in all of Norway. There you go. Let's try, we're gonna like try head south along the West African coast, I guess. Yeah, if we can make it, south of Africa. Zoom in. If we can make it down the African coast to there, I think we'll end the night there. So we might go a little bit long. Depending on how long it takes us to make it down the entire western coast of Europe and then down the entire western coast of Africa. Whoop. Careful. Yeah, Peaky Blinders is setting Birmingham, but like the people in that gang, I think, are mostly Irish, so they're not really going to have the, or they're children of Irish descent, at the very least, I think. So they're probably not going to sound too much like the Brahmi accent, but they'll definitely, like, Peaky Blinders will definitely have a lot of Birmingham accents in it, obviously, given that that's the setting. Wait. Sparkly spot. Sparkly spot. Ooh, Seed of Strength. I'm starting to give some of those to Kirat. It seems like a lot of filming was done in Liverpool. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, Liverpool is probably a more friendly city to being filmed in than Birmingham is. Enter. The hell? Oh, Mermaid Land? No, I think it's just I think it's a secret spot. Ooh, Staff of Strife. That'd be good for Mystic, maybe. Mystic. Staff of Strife, yea or nay? Nay. What does the Staff of Strife do? Forms a burly barrier of light around an ally that deflects spells when used as an item. Interessant. I will give that to me. No. No. Funguson. No. Missed. Kira. Wait, do I have a skull ring? When did I get a skull ring? Perfect for those who aspire to be a lone wolf. Oh yeah, I remember that, yeah. Kirat could never be a lone wolf, for he has the other wolf on top of his head. Ooh, aerofoil earrings. Mystic. What do you think of a pair of aerofoil earrings? They would increase your wisdom by like 8 and only reduce your defense by like 4. So we'll give you that. Wait. Okay, they don't change your class. That's the main thing. Or not your class, but your persona. Where can I land at this place? Here? What does this sign say? Wayfarer Shrine to the north and Tedden. Follow the river to get to Tedden. I mean, I could just, like, walk. Oh, I could have pulled into this entire place. There seems to be a... Yeah, let's go to the Wayfarer Shrine instead. Go to Theden next week. Yeah, some accessory pieces change your persona. Like, I'll show you after this fight. Jesus. Fuck, these birds are bastards. But yeah, so you can change your persona. You can change your persona via reading books or by wearing certain accessories on your main finger. So you have 2 fingers that you can wear accessories on, or I suppose it's mostly only rings that do it, really. Well, no, the tough guy tattoo does it as well. You have 2 accessory slots. You have your main accessory slot and your sub accessory slot. If you put something in your main accessory slot and it says that it makes you a certain type of persona, then it will change your persona to that persona for as long as you're wearing it. But if you put it in your sub accessory slot, it won't change your persona at all. Right, let's go to this Wayfarer Shrine, shall we? Hello. Welcome, child, to our humble chapel, built to serve the wayward men of the sea. We once counted among our flock the villages of Theden, but alas, no more. You wish to visit the village? Then head south. Head by ship southwards and follow the great river. You will happen upon Thedon before long. Thanks. Ah, Wayfarer's clothes inside the Wayfarer's shrine. Fitting. Clients! If you're looking for items, you're in luck. How do I serve? No. I have all of the things that you sell. Where does this go? Wayfarer's Inn. Where the hell is this in the world? Whoa, that is on the other side of the... Okay, that's on the other side of Asia. Cool, I guess. Zoom in. How have I never been here? How have I never been here? I guess, yeah, I guess laziness, because I was there, which is the Abbey of All Trades, and I was up there, which is the Tower of Ascension, I think. But I just didn't go into Malaysia, so that's Japan right there. So we're in Korea right now, I guess. But yeah, Mystic. So I have a strength ring on at the moment, which I'm already a meathead, but if I wasn't a meathead, this thing would turn me into a meathead. Whereas my tough guy tattoo, if I was to wear it in my main accessory slot, would turn me into a thug. Kirat's ruby wristband turns him into a show-off, but he's already a show-off. Their 10-ton toupee is a cursed piece of headwear that will have the wearer feeling like a mule in no time. So if you were to wear that, it would turn you into a mule, whatever the fuck that is. This one would turn you into a lone wolf. The rousing ring doesn't do anything. Ruby wristband, obviously, as I said, turns you into a show-off. Rabbit tail turns you into a happy camper. Gold chain turns you into a charmer. Like, there's a few of them that turn you into loads of different things. Personas determine how you level up, basically. They determine, like, because I am a meathead, my strength levels quicker. Or, yeah, my strength levels quicker than it would regularly. And the personas do different things, like, so some of them will, like, say, like, your strength and your agility and your let me show you what the stats look like. So it'll be like your strength and your stamina and your agility level faster than regular. Or some of them could be like your resilience goes up quicker, but your wisdom goes up slower, and your luck goes up a lot quicker. You know, it's all depending on the persona, it does different things. There are quote unquote optimal personas that there are guides for online that would be like, oh, spec into this persona and you will, like, it's like the optimal for leveling as a hero or optimal for leveling as a mage or whatever. I don't really care. I'm going to be like out leveling most situations anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, I can't get out. It's an ultimate door. I can't get out. Okay. Well, I suppose what I could do is I could quick travel. Now that I've been there, can I quick travel to the... I can now quick travel to the Wayfarer's Inn. So I could quick travel to the Wayfarer's Inn. But I'll do that in my own time. I'm going to save there real quick. Save. I like to confess my sins. How long have we been playing? 17 and a half hours. But yeah, for all of those on YouTube, thank you for following along as always, and I will see you in the next episode when I think we are going to go to the town of Thedon, I think it's called, which some people say, like this lady says it's no longer in her congregation, and other people have said to me that it's been completely overrun by monsters. So I suppose we'll see what the hell is going on with Theden in the next episode. Thank you for joining me, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.